Hey everybody, it's Sports Time. I'm Ricardo. Lightbourn. This one goes out to Mari Pedro Baloo. Yes, the little guy celebrating. This is coming from his family tonight. Bahamas Olympic Committee on Grand Bahama this weekend, folks. And get this, to 2014 year looks bright. The Bahamas Olympic Committee held its first official meeting of the new year on Grand Bahama at the Grand Lucayan Resort. BOC President Wellington Miller said coming to Grand Bahama to hold the conclave was a first. The first time the meeting was held outside of New Providence. The matters discussed will make a huge difference in the BOC's mandate.
At this conclave, a strategic plan was presented, and Grand Bahama is certainly in promoting the Olympic movement throughout the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. We have 3 major international multi-sports games and 1 Olympic festival. The Commonwealth Games run from the 23rd of July to the 3rd of August in Glasgow, Scotland. The Youth Olympic Games is from the 16th of August to the 28th of August in China. The Central American and Caribbean Games, CAC Games, run from the 15th of November to the 30th of November in Veracruz, Mexico.
The 2014 year for the BOC will focus on programs in the Family Islands and preparing the Bahamas national teams for international competition. The partnership with Urban Renewal on Grand Bahama will also be heightened this year.
Olympic solidarity is here. Is where we, the National Olympic Committee, apply to the IOC to fund and carry out our local program. Specific of our plan in this area will be provided by the Secretary General. A number of our other executives are here to provide updates on our activities.
The conclave was a positive step for the Bahamas Olympic Committee. The 2014 sports year will be fantastic. The conclave also gave Grand Bahama executives a chance to hobnob with the Grand Bahama sports leaders. The reception was held at the Grand Lucayan Resort. The women in sports, especially one of the main focus of this conclave. Kathy DeLette, Assistant Secretary General, is responsible for the education of women in sports. Reaching out to the youth and athletes is a priority, she says.
We are looking forward to bringing the Olympic Values Education Program into the schools and hopefully working closely with the Ministry of Education to get the program in and get our kids on board with the Olympic Values Program. Also looking forward to really encouraging all sports associations and federations to get the young children involved, because that's where we need to build our base.
Vice President Cora Hepburn is excited of her portfolio, Women in Sports. As a former athlete and now sports administrator, she's looking to open more doors for women in sports and their upward mobility. The incorporation of young women and their development is also an area that she says that needs to be looked into.
Women in Sports Committee actually coming off a very successful luncheon, and it was November the 9th, where we honor about 40 women. And we hope to carry this through during our term in office and hopefully recognize as many successful women in the country as possible.
And you hear from other executives of the BOC as we venture through the week. Now, the Grand Bahama Volleyball Association Championship continued at the YMCA. Let's go out and see exactly who had a good night. The B-Bays All-Stars and the Bakers boys on court in Game 1 of the Co-Ed Championship Series, and this was a tussle from the first serve of the match. It was the boys taking the first set, 25-23. Well, the boys riding high, and team strategy seems to be working. In the second set, the All-Stars having some issues and miscues. They were very costly. The Stars found some kind of tempo and a pretty good play of the nets, but watched the spike to the open court by the Bakers boys. The Stars got back in business and rolled up the 2 sets, 25-16 and 25-17. The boys did not like it and returned to favor and took the next set, 25-17, and that's in. Baby Stars did not take it lightly and went back to basic volleyball, the good set and the finish. The Bakers boys also ran into some hitches in the road and gave up some points. The All-Stars took advantage of the boys being out of position and the finish by Tyra. Bakers boys pulled up their socks and rallied back to get back in the match, and the All-Stars were stunned. The Bebe's All-Stars fought off the Bakers boys to take the final set 15-13 and a 1-game lead in the series. GBVA President Oriel Knowles said the season went well and the talent level at the league has made a difference.
Season went pretty good, especially in the men's division. We had 5 men's teams, really competitive teams, and every night any team could have lost because of the competition. And it was good, especially the Shipyard. They are in the finals, and it's a good thing for the sport.
The way forward for the Grand River Volleyball Association in 2014 looks pretty good. The sport is back and back in a big way.
This new season that's coming up, because of the new players that we have into the league now, we tend to have better balance of play, and the young guys that are in there, they get to play the sport, and that's a good thing for the sport of volleyball at this time. We're trying to get more athletes from the schools out so that we can really make this the young people's sport at this time.
In the men's series, the Grand Mama Shipyard Cruisers defeated the Tennis Spikers 25-14, 22-25, 25-16, 23-25, and 15-13. That series is tied at 1-all. And also the sports community has condolences tonight to the Cephas family over there in Grand Quiabaco. Craig lost his wife, Petrel, yesterday, and all of us here in Grand Bahama extend condolences to you, buddy. We are giving you our prayers. That's it for sports.